pitch in and help, that's, it's kind of what I enjoy doing. So there you have it. To all on the pre-net, Merry Christmas. It finally has gotten here. In my opinion, it got here awful darn quick this year. I don't know why it changed so much, but it did. So with that, I'm going to back out, and again, everybody have a great Merry Christmas. Remember the reason for the season, and we will check check in with you down the log somewhere, probably tomorrow morning. Never can tell. AAHCT, and it's always great to hear your voice, Jim, and I'm glad everything worked out so well for both you and Nick. So with that, I'll be listening on the side. I'm doing dishes and getting ready for dinner this afternoon, so there you have it. Thanks so much for all that you do. AAHCT, listening on the side. Take care, my friends.
All righty, Craig. Well, thanks again, and you have don't burn your dinner. Now, the reason I say healthy is because Judy, there's a lot of charcoal in my diet, and it keeps everything nice and clean. All righty. Well, we'll drop on down to Randy now. He's supposed to be helping Darla get everything ready for Christmas, dinner and lunch or whatever it is. And hopefully the daughter is doing real good. KDA, CFH, WB8, BMW, and all the dogs are around the table waiting for scraps, and there's none in your lap. How about it, Randy?
KD8, CSH, good morning, Jim. Morning, everybody. Well, the daughter's doing, I think, pretty good. She has her physical therapy sessions, and she says that it seems to be helping a little bit. She goes through them, and she does her exercises and everything. Got one pup in my lap. She's my little bud here, little red-headed bud. She's laying in a chair with me. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you and your wife and everybody out there. Glad you got your furnace fixed. You guys have a good one. Be safe out there. Merry Christmas. And just remember the reason for the season. Back to you, Jim.
Absolutely. Well, he's still got a job for me to do out there someplace. Otherwise, he'd have punched my ticket. So I'll find out what it is one of these days, and hopefully I do it right. All righty. Well, let me see. I'm going to drop down here and get Mark so that he can go ahead and get up there and help his better half if they're going to start cooking. WB6, BJN, WB8, BMW.
Hey, good morning, Jim. And before I do anything else, I want to wish everyone a very, very Merry Christmas today. And yes, remember the reason for the season. Somebody said that earlier, and to me, that is absolutely top priority, is remember the reason for the season and all of that kind of good stuff. And that is excellent. Let's go through my conditions here real quick. By the way, Sarah's doing good. She's sleeping a little bit because she got up early yesterday, and we're going to have a nice dinner. She's going to prepare that today, and we're going to spend all day together. So that'll be excellent. 30.1, 3.5 on the barometer, and it is steady. 63.1 degrees already, 63.1, 60 degrees on the dew point. Humidity, 90%. So, gosh, it's more like summertime than it is December. It's crazy. We had a 74.7 yesterday for a high. 6 gusting to 25. 6 gusting to 25 miles per hour. It's windy this morning from the west-southwest, pumping all that warm air in. Going to be highs in the 70s here today. Dew point is 60.1. So there you go. Warm morning, but we're going to get back to reality, and I'll talk more about that later. Sunday, temperatures are going to crash. We're going to be in the teens here by Monday, and reality sets in that winter is still here, irregardless of the record-breaking warmth we're having right now. Back to you, Jim. WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, don't burn the goodies there, and have a great holiday. And you're right. Remember the reason for the season. All righty. Well, let me see. Let me go up to the JAXs and see if Rod's going to do it tonight or today, this morning. But we're going to call for the pretty one and see if Rod's going to take over this morning. KAJAX WB8VMW. Good morning, Wendy.
Well, good morning there, Jim, and everyone else on the net. Yes, you're correct. Craig was right. Rod will be taking the net this morning. He's getting himself ready, and I'm out here with Miss Lucy, K9LUCY. We're having a great morning here in Jacksonville. Wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas here on the pre-net, and thank you, Jim, for always being there. And I'm so glad to hear you got your furnace fixed. So hopefully you and Judy have a real nice Christmas. And Puppy's finding something here under this little wooden bridge. Well, maybe it's okay. I think she's just wandering near the water. Anyway, everyone have a great and a Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you later there, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
W8WKY.
All righty, Wendy. Now, if there's anything under the bridge, it could be a wampus kitty. Now, you got a lot of them in Oklahoma, but they don't have many of them in Florida. But, you protect Lucy. Now, Fred, he protects Ray, but you make sure that you protect Lucy. And it was good to hear Missy. And you see her, you tell her we wish her the best of the holidays there, and of course the kids. And we'll turn this over to Rod if I don't make too big of a mess of it. All righty, well, I'm going to drop down and get a quick call to Tom here, and see, because I got about 2 minutes left. KA8MNT WB8VMW. How about it, Tom? What's the critters doing? Oh, okay. Well, he's sleeping in, or he's starting to cook already. All righty. Well, we'll go down to Bedstead Avenue, KV8LJ, WB8VMW. Got a minute and a half, LJ.
Okay, WB8VMW from KB8LJ. Looks like it's going to be a good day here today, getting together with family in the afternoon, and that'll be a pleasant interlude because my life has tended to be pretty much that of a loner because I'm living alone, and for the most part quite happy with it because it suits my personality. But there are times you just like to get out there with family and enjoy everything, and today's going to be one of those days. So for all you people out there that tend to be a little bit on the loner side, get out there and enjoy it. Christmas is just a great time to do it. So this is KB8LJ, back to net.
All righty, LJ, that's right on the money there. But it's 7 o'clock, and I was going to go to Ray, but Ray, if you're listening down there, you and Fred are sitting in the couch, I'm going to have to turn it over to Rod because my long-winded mouth and my fast key finger got in the way. So I'm going to turn it over to Rod, and he make it official, and I'll sit and listen just for a minute, and then I got to go and help Judy start making some bacon-flavored oatmeal. All righty, WAJAX, WB8VMW looking. Are you ready to take over this mess I've made, Rod? WB8VMW.
I am ready, and thank you, Jim, for running the pre-net this morning. And I'm sure there's no problem here, and everything is in good order as you put it all together here for me. And I'll get right back to you there, Jim, in a moment. Don't go away. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8 WKY repeater 147 Mark 39 with a PL of 114 Mark 8, along with an Allstar Node 48496 and EchoLink Node W8 WKY-R. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic should go through net control. Emergency traffic is welcome to break in at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Rod, Romeo, Oscar, Delta. My call is W8JAX, Whiskey 8, Juliet, Alpha, X-Ray. And I'm subbing this morning for Gary, who is enjoying Christmas down with his two daughters in Austin. So anyway, let's go back to Jim, WB8VMW, for your final thoughts for the day before you exit there for your bacon-flavored oatmeal there, Jim. And I'm glad to hear that your furnace problems got fixed up there yesterday fairly quickly. Jim, it's all yours.
All righty, Rod, I thank you. And yeah, it's nice to turn it over, and with you being as important to this whole rigmarole that we got going here in the morning, you can't be the short straw. So you're the leader of the pack this morning, and you are the kingpin, and hopefully whatever that was that Wendy seen under the bridge. She protects Lucy, All righty. Well, I didn't get to talk to Ray, but I know he'll understand. Him and Fred are good people there. And I'm going to go in and I clean up after Judy so that she doesn't have to stop cooking. Because if I get into cooking anything, it all turns out black and tastes like charcoal. So I'm going to go wash dishes and clean up messes behind her so that she can cook us something that is edible today. So everybody out there, have a great weekend. Don't do something stupid where you have to pay for it between now and New Year's and ruin your time off. Be careful, be safe, and stay well. But remember, the reason for the season. All righty, I'm going to get out of here before I get myself in trouble. So, Rod, Wendy, Missy, and the kids, have a great week down there. WB8VMW, headed for the kitchen. Back to net.
Okay, well, thanks for that, Jim. And you and Judy have a very, very Merry Christmas. And thanks again for your efforts in the morning, each and every morning, getting the relays clattering and the repeater warmed up for the Barometer Net. All right, let's go to, well, normally I go to some regular check-ins this morning, but because this is fairly unusual morning being Christmas morning, there's probably not a lot of the mobiles out there. However, here's who I have on my early bird list. My early bird list is as follows: BMW, VFK, TD, AJV, AT, MMY, YMY, GXX, OG, SFS, FQV, HNK, CT, ZSH, BJN, JAX, LJ, BOX, and Bill, the NAWS, just checked into the blue screen here. So I will get to this early bird list shortly. You need not recheck now unless you need to get in quickly. So let's make a call for mobiles and short-time check-ins. Please come now slowly with your phonetic call sign followed by your alphanumeric call sign. For example, mine would be Whiskey 8 Juliet Alpha X-ray followed by W8JAX. And remember, please wait for the beeps. I promise I'll leave plenty of time at the end for everyone to get recognized, and we'll ask for fill-ins I miss. Mobile, short timers, and any in and outs, please come now.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian. Short time.
Toaster, Martin and Wadford. Short time.
W8WKY.
Okay, let me pick it up there. So I only had two there. I got Christian, Peace on Earth, and I've got SFS, Southern Mark there. Who did I miss? Okay, very good. Well, let's go ahead to Christian, KF6POE, who is short time. What's happening on your Christmas day there, Christian, and do you have any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group this morning? Over to you. And Southern Mark, you'll be on deck.
Merry Christmas, everyone. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bath. Yeah, thanks for being in here and doing it on this wonderful Christmas day, Rod. And my favorite Christmas, I don't know, there was a bunch. I always enjoyed Christmas growing up in California. And one year we went to Disneyland. That was notable. It was when I was a little kid, so that was really fun. Later on, when you're a teenager, you go there just like you go toward a cheese factory here, I guess, in Ohio. So it didn't mean as much later on as it went more to Disneyland in my teenage years. But waking up on Christmas morning at Disneyland was pretty cool. And glad to have the day off today. Hope everyone has a blessed Christmas day, and I'll pass it back to Net Control. 73s, everyone. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo. Back to Net Control.
Very good there, Christian. Well, thanks for joining us on the Barometer Net this morning, and very, very Merry Christmas to you and your family. With that, let's go to Southern Mark, KE8SFS. What's happening on your Christmas day there, Mark? And do you have any special Christmas memories you'd like to share this morning? And N8VFK, will be on deck, Cliff.
A lot of it seemed like Christmas was a pretty good time, except, 1 year it was pretty bad. But out of that, I don't want to remember that one. But out of that, all the other Christmas were pretty good, and for me, I just wanted to say, you guys have a blessed and good Christmas, and and everything. And you, Rod, you and Winnie and your family had a blessed and good Merry Christmas too. With that, I'll give it back to you. Kia e serpato, sir.
Well, thank you very much there, Mark, for that that Christmas blessing to us, and likewise, have a very Merry Christmas. We will move on now to Cliff up in Columbia Station. I heard him on the pre-net this morning. By the way, my pre-net was at those folks that checked in from 6:30 and later. I was not on any earlier than that, so I apologize for those that were in the early bird list prior to that. Please, by all means, go ahead and check in on the next round of check-ins that I take. According to Northern Mark, there was quite a few before 6:30. Anyway, let's go to Cliff, and John, WATD, you'll be on deck. Over to you there, Cliff.
WAJAX in the net. This is N8VFK. Good morning, Rod, and to all the Christmas morning listeners. I got a lot of memories, great memories, growing up in through my childhood and with my wife. Some really fabulous Christmases over the years. Now that I'm in a different situation, I am looking forward to dinner later this afternoon with her family. They keep me in their thoughts and their invites, and I surely do appreciate that. One thing I do want to pass along or ask everybody to keep in their mind as they're enjoying this day is take a moment and think about the servicemen who are not home right now because they're on duty. They're maintaining the watch, and they're not able to be home at this time. Hopefully they'll get a chance throughout the next few weeks to be able to get a little bit of chance to get home and see their families respectively. It's hard to be away from your family when you're in your service, but they keep you busy. With that, Rod, thanks for picking me up. I want to wish you and your better half and your family a very Merry Christmas, and the same thing with all the listeners that are out here. It's a day to be celebrated, and let's not forget those who are not able to celebrate it. WAJX and 8VFK 73s, and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Very fine business there, Cliff. You are correct. We should remember those that are on duty today, serving our country, which you did many years ago. You are my Mayport veteran there. Merry Christmas. And we are going to move on now to Wadsworth John, W8TD. And Anthony, AJV, you will be on deck. John, what's happening there on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group this morning? Over to you.
Morning all, Merry Christmas. W8TD. Yeah, my Christmas memories are when I was a child and when my kids were young. And yeah, Christmas hasn't meant much since the kids grew up. At least, in terms of making memories. Not much to report. 73, everybody. Whiskey Tango Delta.
Fine business there, John, and yes, I agree. When the kids grow up and move away, Christmas is just a little different. But anyway, you have a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us on the Barometer Net this morning. We're going to go to Anthony next, and then on deck, well, we had AC8AT. John, I heard earlier on the pre-net, but he was in and out. Who will be on deck will be Chris, K8MMY. But first, let's go to Anthony in New Jersey. What's happening on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group this morning?
Well, I certainly want to say good morning to everyone on the net, and I want to say remember the reason for the season, and yes, certainly remember our servicemen who are not able to be home, and celebrate. And also, let's remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. My grandfather was in World War I, and my uncle was in Korea, so I have a rich history in my family of people who were in the service. And I hope all of us, all of you, are all in good health. My plans for today, I'm having dinner with my sister and my brother-in-law and everyone, and I'm looking forward to it. So 7-3 to all of you, and all of you have a very healthy, happy, and blessed, and safe Christmas. And Rod, thank you for doing the net. Hello to Wendy, and hello to Judy and Jim and Cliff and everybody on the net. W2AJV. Back to net control, 7-3 clear.
Well, fine business there, Anthony. Thanks for checking in with us this morning, and Merry, Merry Christmas to you and your family. All right, next we are going to go ahead to Chris, K8MMY, and John, YMY. You will be on deck. First, though, let's go to Chris. What's happening on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you'd like to share with the group?
Well, Merry Christmas, Rod, and all the rest of the net. You're doing a great job. I think it's because you're from Ohio, and Ohioans are very good at the geography of Florida, the southern peninsula of Ohio. It's a little interesting here today. Not quite foggy, but it's both wet and cold, and so it's doing its best to try and glisten on Christmas. A fellow shared his Christmas story with me because he traveled for all these different holidays to the origins of where those foods came from. So he would go to New Orleans at Mardi Gras. He would go to Canada for maple syrup. Give me a quick nickel here. Go to Canada for maple syrup. He would go to Maine for the lobster. But he was here in Ohio, and I asked him where he was going and for what. And He said, well, he was going back to his mother's house, and she makes a very good eggs Benedict, but it was about the sauce. It was really about the sauce because, well, as we know, there's no place like home for the holidays. For the holidays, he says. Merry Christmas, KE8MMY.
Okay there, Chris, fine business. And I liked your earlier comment there about Florida being the southern peninsula of Ohio. I like that one. And, yeah, we were Ohio natives for over 20 years. We just moved last year down here to Florida to be close with our daughter, but we very much miss many things about Ohio, and especially the people. Okay, with that, we're going to clear with Chris there. We're going to go next to my Leonard Skinner fan there, YMY John, and then Tom, GXX, you will be on deck. But first, John, what's happening on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share with us? Over to you.
JX and 8YMY, good morning, Rod, and good morning to all the listeners out there. I want to wish everyone a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and have a great day. And everybody get to enjoy time with the loved ones there. My Christmas Eve is my longest running memory of Christmas because ever since I was old enough to eat spaghetti, which was a year old, we've had Christmas Eve with my grandmother, grandpa, and aunt and uncle, and we still do the tradition today. Grandma and grandpa have passed, but my aunt and uncle are still doing it, and there's a whole new slew of people. Last night there's my cousins now have 8 kids. So it just keeps growing in the other direction there. But no, that's what I remember. Christmas Eve at Grandma and Grandpa's house, having spaghetti dinner and listening for the you could always hear the jingle bells there and the ho ho ho, and all the kids would have to go upstairs and stay upstairs while Santa brought the presents down under the tree, and then we all got to go downstairs. So many years of doing that there. But everybody have a great day, and thanks for doing the net today, Rod, and we'll talk to you soon. And 8YMY.
Well, very good there, John, and yeah, that is a tradition to remember your being at your grandparents on Christmas Eve, and the entire family, and it's good to hear that tradition is continuing as well today. So we will clear now with John. John, Merry Christmas to you and your family. We'll clear with John. We're going to go to Wadsworth Tom, and we're going to Middle Mark OG, you are on deck. But first, Tom, GXX, what's happening on your Christmas day? And any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group. Over to you, Tom. Okay, nothing heard there, so perhaps Tom was in and out for the Barometer Net this morning. I'm not sure. But we will, and Tom, if you're listening out there, Merry Christmas to you. And if you would like to check in, please recheck there when we call for additional check-ins. I'd like to hear from you. All right, we're going to go down to Middlemark, who is in Kentucky, K4OG. I think he said he's cooking ham today. And Northern Mark FQV, you will be on deck. But first, Middle Mark, what's happening on your Christmas day? beyond just cooking ham and any special Christmas memories you would like to share. Over to you there, Mark.
W-A-J-A-H, K4OT. Merry Christmas, Rod and Wendy. Well, I was trying to think about Christmas memories, and I guess probably getting your first bicycle and your first skateboard, and for me, my first motorcycle. I think those probably all occurred on Christmas. Anyway, it was transportation of some sort. Those were good moments, and took advantage of them too. Yeah, we're going to be cooking some hams and stuff, but right now the wife has got her head on the pillow. She deserves some rest. Gosh, we were just snacking and having fun with the kids yesterday all evening, but cleaning up as we went, and yeah, she's snoozing, and I think I'm going to go back in there and join her on this Christmas morning, and we'll get up later and cook the ham. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Rod and Wendy and K4OG 73.
Okay, hey, fine business there, Mark. Had to let my Node ID here. And you and yours have a very Merry Christmas. We are going to clear with Middle Mark, and we're going to move on to Northern Mark. And Elmer, H, and K, you are on deck. But first, Northern Mark, what's happening on your Christmas day? And any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group this morning. Over to you, Northern Mark.
Oh, Rod, K73. I think they were, I'm not saying they're not good now, but they were good when we were young. Yeah, there was always stuff being made or bought. You know, we always had everything we wanted, but it seemed that way. And, well, I guess we don't really need the blowtorch. We're up in the 30s here in Northeast Island, no snow. I'm going to say, with you running the net today, yeah, Marty could have put the blowtorch on the repeater, and when you were sending your traffic up, you would have been blowing a lot of heat out that tower. But, yeah, we have to thank Marty for having us over in the tower. And, of course, the Santa Watch net last night was over in the Newberry repeater. They had like 100, they had like 100 and some, 150 check-ins, I thought. I can't recall. 58 check-ins or 158. I can't recall now. But they had a good number of check-ins for the Santa Watch net last night. But everything else is going good here. Yeah, there was a whole flourish of people in this morning early. Some days, a lot of people, yeah. N9TN was in there this morning. It was the other one. And, Ray. And, you know, there was a lot of people there. But I'm sure they're all lurking in the background waiting. So, yeah, so we'll send it back away, Rod. And Merry Christmas to you and Wendy and the whole gang down there in Florida. KC8FQ. And it was great seeing you guys at the holiday extravaganza, as Gary would say. So we'll send it back to net control.
Well, fine business there, Mark. Yeah, and I added the JJ here, N9TN, to the list, along with, I got Lori on there as well, and John, and Ray. So I've been occasionally checking the blue screen here. I apologize. I don't watch the blue screen real closely. It's a little hard to to do it all and watch the blue screen, at least for this old guy. But anyway, Mark, you have a very Merry Christmas, and it certainly was good to see you at the party there the other week. All right, we're going to clear with Northern Mark. We're going to go on to Elmer, HNK, and Craig, CT, you are on deck. But first, Elmer, what's happening on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group? Over to you there, Elmer.
HNK, good morning, Rod. Good morning, rest of the listeners. I can't remember your call sign. Forgive me for that. It's kind of still early in the morning, sitting here drinking my coffee. Thanks for coming back to me. And other than that, everything on the homestead here is pretty good, pretty kosher. It's raining, of course. Wish it was a white Christmas, but hey, we can't be choosers with the weather. Other than that, just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and hope they enjoy it. Stay healthy and stay blessed. And as far as my Christmas memories concerned, was the Christmas of 1998 when my dad, who had passed away a couple years afterward, had bought me my framing hammer for when I was being in construction. One of the things that really kind of still have it, and I found it the other day when I was cleaning in the shop, so it just kind of brought back a lot of good memories. And with that, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it back over to you there. This is K8H&K, back over to KJX, I think it's your call sign, 73.
Well, fine business there, Elmer, and yeah, that's quite a nice memory you have there of that framing hammer from your dad there. I'm glad you have that, and I'm sure you will keep that forever. Elmer, Merry Christmas to you and to your family. We're going to move over now to Craig, AA8CT, and Randy, ZSH. You're on deck. Craig, what's happening on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share? Over to you there, Craig.
Hey, JAX, good Merry Christmas morning to you, Rod, and thank you for doing the net, and to Miss Wendy as well. And, of course, pet Lucy on the head just a little bit. Christmas memories. Well, when we were younger, I remember going until almost 4 o'clock in the morning, putting together, we have 2 girls and a boy, and the girls were old enough, they wanted a little metal kitchen, and Diane and I worked until almost 4 o'clock in the morning putting that darn thing together so it was ready for Christmas morning. So, yeah, one of those fond memories. Others, but that one, it was just, we were young, and it was a hoot to do. And feel blessed that we could do it, and even more blessed that we can remember doing it. So there you have that. Special thanks, and it's been said earlier, to all of our service people, both here and abroad, and thankful for all that they do for this country. And not to forget all of our doctors, nurses, policemen, and firemen who also do that 24/7, 365 deal, and keep them in our thoughts, and hopefully they at some point in the day get home to celebrate Christmas with their families. And with that, I'm going to close out with Remember the Reason for the Season, and God bless you all, and thanks, Rod. I think I got next Friday, and I think Dave's doing New Year's Day, and I'm doing the day after. So thanks for all that you do, and we appreciate it. Love hearing your voice. And with that, this is AA8CT turning it back to W8JAX and the W8WKY Barometer Net. 73 is my friend. Take care.
Fine business there, Craig, and thanks for reminding us about healthcare workers too. There's a lot of them working today, and I know Wendy and my daughter Lisa, both of them are nurses, And Wendy has worked on many holidays in the past. And my daughter today is, well, not today. She's actually off today. I think she works on New Year's, but she works many holidays now as well. All right, Merry Christmas, Craig, to you and your family. Let's move on to Randy and find out how many pups he's got in his lap. And Mark, BJN, you will be on deck. Randy, what's happening on your Christmas day? How many pups are on your lap there? And any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group? Over to you there, Randy.
KD8ZSH, good morning, Rod, and Merry Christmas to everybody. No pups in the lap. Everybody's kind of snuggled down, snoozing now. One of the Christmas memories that I have from when I was a kid, I grew up on a farm down in southern West Virginia on top of a mountain, and nearest neighbor was about a half mile away, but our grandparents had a house on the same farm. So one Christmas evening, after it got dark, my dad had his dad come down after it got dark and hang a kerosene lantern on the fence post outside the house. And my dad told us to see the light out there. And my brother and sister and I, yeah. He said, well, that's Santa Claus, but he can't come in until you guys go to bed. So we tore off up the steps and went to bed real fast. Never will forget that. Brings back good memories. Well, I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody, a Happy New Year, and on a serious note, please remember this is about our Lord and Savior. You guys have a good one. KD8, ZSH, clear, and back to net. 73s, everybody.
W8WKY.
Okay, hey, fine business there, Randy. That is quite a memory there. The kerosene lantern outside and your folks wanting you to get to bed so that Santa could come. That is a good memory there. Randy, Merry Christmas to you and to all, and you are correct. Let's not forget the reason for today and the season. We're going to clear with Randy, ZSH. We're going to go now to Tennessee Mark, WB6BJN, and Miss Wendy, JAX. You will be on deck. Mark, what's happening on your Christmas day? What's the weather looking like? And any special Christmas memories you would like to share? Over to you there, Mark.
Well, thank you, Rod, and great to hear you on, and good morning. Merry Christmas to you and Wendy. Everybody, I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas and remembers that, like somebody said earlier, the reason for the season. That's the main big thing with me about Christmas is it's the reason for the season, and that's very important, along with all the good times and fun and presents that you have with your family and everything too. That's all in as well. Memories. I can always remember when I was a kid being excited about getting up and knowing what Santa Claus put under the tree, and you always seem to know everything about what I needed as far as a blind individual. I'm sightless, have no eyesight, so I had talking watches and radios, which I really enjoyed, so it was a lot of fun. And stuff that really pertained to my eyesight situation, and I've been blind all my life, and so things were decks of Braille cards and all sorts of neat stuff, and my parents were just wonderful people on Christmas, and we learned all about the real reason. Those are the most memorable things, and Christmas is still my favorite time of the year. Let me take a break. Sarah and I will have a wonderful Christmas, a dinner she's going to prepare, and the day will be spent with her. This will be the last session of amateur radio for the day. I told her once she wakes up, all the radios get turned off, and we spend the day together, and we watch fun movies, Christmas movies, and spend the day together. Most all my family lives in California. Couldn't travel to California, so we'll call them on the phone and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And that's Christmas. A wonderful day. Take a break. Let's talk about the weather. And I'll tell you what, folks, for most everybody in the nation, white Christmas is dead. It just isn't going to happen because it's so warm. Maybe some folks in the northeast part of the nation had the opportunity for some snow, a little bit of snow. But even there, not going to be a real big deal. Travel is not too bad. Some areas where the ground is cold and remaining cold from previous cold snaps, the warm air transiting over the ground could cause some dense fog. So if you're traveling short distances to see, grandma's house or wherever, be careful. Could be some zero visibility. Other than that, it looks pretty nice. There could be some freezing rain starting in Michigan, parts of Michigan overnight. But even here today, it's going to be 71 degrees. We do have a 30% chance of some rain. But yesterday, it was 74.7 degrees here yesterday. Unreal. And many areas, high temperature records will be challenged today because of the very, very warm air. It just is not usual for Christmas, but it can happen, and it's happening this year. Let me take a break. Believe it or not, the most active weather is in California. And everybody, it's funny, I talked to people on the radio when I lived in California. They said, oh, you guys are going to have the nice weather. Not necessarily. And California and the western United States has taken a beating from storms, atmospheric rivers. Places along the northern and central coast of California had winds of up to 95 miles an hour the last couple of days from very severe storms, very severe storm systems, and 8 to 10 inches of rain, high elevation snows, power outages, trees down. So for folks that live in the West, this has not been a very nice Christmas season for them. And a lot of people are still suffering from power outages out there. Travel is very difficult. And that's for the same reason that we're having warm weather. So what's happening in the future? Well, reality returns, folks. Let me take another break. And from this weekend into New Year's. Now, we stay warm today, tomorrow, and Saturday for the most part. Everybody stays warm. Maybe some of Michigan gets a little snow, freezing rain tonight, and eventually turning to snow later in the weekend. The question is not will the cold front come through, the strong Arctic cold front. The question is when. A lot of the models are delaying it till late Sunday into Monday rather than early Sunday, and so that affects everybody east of the Rockies, because when it happens is when your temperatures could drop. So a lot of people could wake up to their highest temperatures early Sunday morning, and guess what? Then the temperature falls through the day, and a lot of places in the Midwest could get down Sunday night into the single digits with below zero wind chills. And even here in Tennessee, we could get down to the teens, 20s, and 30s again. And lake effect snow could return to much of the Midwest in the Great Lakes as that front deepens and falls way to the south. It could even affect Florida with some cooler air by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So you're not exempt. It's not as harsh as it is further north. Rod, that's it for me. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. Sorry for taking so long, but wanted to get that out to everybody, and we'll be back tomorrow on the Barometer Net. WB6BJ. Christmas all.
Well, fine business there, Mark. Thank you for the weather update there, and you are correct. We are supposed to get some cooler temperatures next week. We've been in the mid to upper 70s here the last several days, and that's above normal even for Florida here. But we will be getting us a cool spell next week. Anyway, hey, Mark, you and yours have a very, very Merry Christmas, and thanks for joining us on the Barometer Net this morning. Before I move on, I better just take a pause and identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Morning Barometer Net on the local W8 WKY repeater, 147 Mark 390 megahertz. Your substitute NCO this morning is W8JAX. The name here is Rod, Romeo Oscar Delta. And I'm subbing this morning for our vacationing Gary, who is visiting his daughters in Austin, Texas. Okay, very shortly we'll be taking additional check-ins, but I have just a few left here on the early bird list and a blue screen list. Next we're going to go to my better half, Miss Wendy. I think she might be back. She might have terminated her walk a little early today. I'm going to check on that. Wendy, are you out there? And Chuck, LJ, you're on deck. Over to you there, Wendy.
W8WKY.
Well, good morning there, Rod. This is K8JAX, and we are no longer portable pedestrian. Miss Lucy is laying on the chair there snoring and just getting ready for the day. We have 58 degrees here in Jacksonville, headed up to around 75, and we're going to have to spend some time with our family today, which will be nice, our daughter and her husband. And one of my favorite Christmas memories is just my mother was always a really good cook, as you know, liked to do a lot of baking, and she'd make this hard candy that made a wonderful smell in the house. And then we would go to the Christmas choral concert at the school, and which me and my sisters were a part of. We would sing "Oh Holy Night," and that was just a wonderful thing. And as we know, Jesus is the reason, so we always enjoyed that. And hope we have a great day. Everyone out there, have a Merry Christmas. And I'll turn it back to you, Rod. This is K8JAX.
Okay, Wendy. Hey, fine business. And you did remind me. This year, I didn't smell the smells of us making hard candy. I forgot we failed to do that this year. But that is an aroma that fills the house, and it's a lot of fun. You just have to be careful because that candy is really, really hot when you make it. But Wendy, I'm going to enjoy the day shortly with you and look forward to celebrating Christmas with you and our kids, daughter and son-in-law. All right, we're going to clear with Wendy, and we're going to go over to Chuck, KB8LJ, and Scott, K8VOX. You are on deck. But first, let's go to Chuck. What's happening on your Christmas day there, Chuck, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share? Over to you.
W8JAX and the group from KB8LJ. Well, a couple of things come to mind. When people were starting to mention experiences in the armed forces, it reminded me of one which is maybe kind of bittersweet. For a good part of my time on active duty, I was in an extremely responsible job, and I had a premonition that I would be living my life backwards as a result of what I was doing. And by living my life backwards, it means that at a very young age, I had the highest level of responsibility I would ever have in my life, and that proved that to be the case. Most people normally in a career go to higher levels of responsibility as they move along and gain more experience. Well, that was all backwards with me. And the other Christmas memory that I have is kind of funny. My brother and sister were both quite a bit older than I was, and they were absolutely determined to keep the Santa Claus thing going forever. And one winter, there was a significant amount of snow on the ground on Christmas Day. So after opening the presents and all that, I said, okay, I'm going to go outside. I want to see the reindeer hoof prints on the roof. And they did everything they could to dissuade me and distract me. And I said, no, I want to see the reindeer hoof prints. And they got a broom and made a whole bunch of marks in the snow that they were trying to sell to me as reindeer hoof prints. Well, I wasn't that stupid. Swashing a broom around in the snow just doesn't make a hoof print. So with that, this is KP8LJ, back to net.
Okay, fine business there, Chuck. Yeah, I guess the hoof prints, you caught on to that pretty quick. Chuck, Merry Christmas to you. You have a great day. Always look forward to hearing you on the Barometer Net. We're going to go up to Scott along the shores of Lake Erie, K8BOX, and then Bill, the National Weather Service. You are on deck. But first, let's see what's happening on Lake Erie up there, Scott, and what's happening on your Christmas Day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group. Over to you there, Scott.
Merry Christmas there, Rod. Merry Christmas, all the listeners. This is KE8WOX, Scott, up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, Rod, it's so foggy up here, I'd have to get dressed and walk out the backyard to see what the lake's doing, but I don't hear it, so it must be pretty calm. We don't have much wind, 2 miles an hour out of the northwest. The lake temperature actually went up a few degrees. It's now up to 34.9. But kind of sounds like it'd be a great day to go water skiing if it wasn't quite so cold. But the air temperature is 32.7. We've had 0.04 of an inch of rain. And that's pretty much it. And as far as Christmas memories, they're all good. It is all good. Great time to be with family. But that's all I got. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. And this is KE8VOX sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
Well, fine business there, Scott. Thanks for joining us this Christmas morning on the Barometer Net. And I would like to say Merry Christmas to you and your family. We're going to clear with Scott, and we are going to see what's happening in Bill's world, N8WS. What's happening on your Christmas Day there, Bill, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share. And John and Lori, you will be on deck. First, though, Bill, over to you.
WHAX to the group, N8WS. Good morning, Rod. Good morning, all, Annette. And a Merry Christmas to everyone. Well, there was one when I was a kid. God, don't ask me what year it was. There's too many years gone by. My grandmother took us. I had two brothers. I think it was just my older brother and I. She took us both down to Freezing Feelies down in Cleveland to see their tree. they had a tree inside the building that was at least 100 foot tall. I don't know how they ever did that, but it was gorgeous. Christmas. Back then, you know, you could go down to Cleveland and see all the lights and stuff, and you didn't have to worry too much about it. Nowadays, I wouldn't go down there without having a gun on me, and I don't like carrying any guns, so I don't do that. That's kind of sad day at Christmas time, but that's the way it is. Anyway, I had so many Christmases that were always good. It's hard to pick out one that stands out from the crowd, so that's just the way it was, I guess. Anyway, let me break for time, reset everything, I'll give you my report. WHJX and the group NHWS. Air quality index this morning is 57. That's barely in the moderate range. My sunrise 7:51, my sunset 5:08. Still at 9 hours 16 minutes. I got 42 degrees this morning. I think we had a little bit of rain overnight. Humidity 100%. Northwest winds at 8 miles an hour. Barometer 30.00. 2.42 degrees. Visibility 1 mile. Yeah, it's kind of hazy and foggy looking. And let's see. Current prediction is mostly cloudy with a high near 42. Calm winds becoming 5 to 9 miles an hour in the morning. So it's going to be kind of a dull, crazy day. But it looks like we're going to have decent weather anyhow. Solar flux indices at 134, sunspot number 120. A is 21, K is 3. Geomagnetic field is unsettled. No east skip predicted. Trapo. Last night at 8 o'clock, I was listening to a net in Michigan that's 300 miles away. I couldn't believe it. Trapo was at 4 then. And it was right up to the tip of Michigan there. So yeah, 2-meter band was open last night. Currently, it's at a 0 or down along the river, just a little edge there, it's at a 1. Spaceweather.com. The next flare for Christmas, growing rapidly in the sun's southern hemisphere. New sunspot 4321 has an unstable beta gamma delta magnetic field. This means it's dangerous. The sunspot poses a threat for Earth-directed X flares. And the next article, the spectacular halo display over Canada is left over from yesterday. Currently, there's 7 sunspot groups on the sun. That's about it for me. Everybody have a great Christmas day. Be careful driving if you have to go anywhere. There'll be a lot of people on the road, I'm sure. WHJAX in the group, 7-3 everyone. Merry Christmas, 7-3, NHWS.
Okay, Bill, hey, fine business there, and yeah, your memory there, going to see the tree there in Cleveland, that is a special memory. And Bill, I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. With that, we are going to clear with Bill, and we're going to go to John and then Lori. You can just pass the mic over there. And so we're going to go to UIB and DTP. And Ray, CFY, you'll be on deck after we hear from John and Lori. Over to you there, John and Lori. What's happening on your Christmas day and any special Christmas memories you would like to share? Over to you.
WHJAX from KUIB. Good morning, Rod, everybody out there on the net on this very, very Merry Christmas. And let me see, just happy to be here on this Christmas morning, happy to be on the net. Thank you for running the net, Rod, and we highly appreciate it. Fond Christmas mornings, okay, or fond Christmases. I'll give you guys a quick story here. 1989, that Christmas was a very poor Christmas for my mom and dad. And needless to say, you know, the presents under the tree for me and my brother, there was presents there, but nothing what we wanted, and it was just a very poor and shallow Christmas that year. Well, that January, after New Year's, my parents had just kept talking about how bad that Christmas was, and that February, they had started putting stuff in layaway. That whole year of 1990, they did nothing but put stuff in layaway for Christmas. So Christmas 1990, me and my brother, I was 12, he was 10, got up, and our whole dining room from the Christmas tree to the doorway was filled with nothing but gifts. Brand new skateboards, brand new bike. We got our first Nintendo that year. So that was probably our fondest Christmas for me and my brother growing up. It's one of those ones that you just don't forget. Let me pause for time real quick. So with that, I just wanted to put that share out there, you guys. You know, that really was a big Christmas. And I think, you know, back late 80s, early 90s, you as a kid, Nintendo was a big thing. Getting your first Nintendo for Christmas was a huge thing, but to get it on a super big Christmas was even a little bit better, I think. So with that, you guys, I just want to wish everybody a very merry, safe, and loving Christmas. And with that, this is KA8UIB. I will hand this off to KF8DTP.
W8JAX from KF8DTP. Good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas to all. And my fondest Christmas was, I don't remember the exact year, but it was when I was little and Cabbage Patch dolls were the thing. And I woke up that Christmas morning to a Cabbage Patch doll. So, yeah, that was pretty awesome for me. And today, John and I are going to go see our daughter and our son and visit with them and let the grandkids open some presents. And then we're going to come home and just sit and relax the rest of the day. So with that, this is KF8 DTP. I'll be clear, and Merry Christmas all.
Fine business there, John and Lori. Well, hey, thanks for sharing those Christmas memories with us. Always good to be able to think about those things from our past. John, Lori, Merry Christmas to you and your family. We're going to clear with John and Lori. We're going to go out to Ray in Tulsa, K5CFY. And JJ, if you are out there, I was told you were on the pre-net before 6:30 when I started to write down call signs. So JJ, you'll be on deck. But first, let's go to Ray. What's happening on your Christmas day there in Tulsa? Any special Christmas memories you would like to share? Over to you, Ray.
Yay, Juliet Alpha X-Ray. Merry Christmas to everybody out there this morning. Fine business there, Rod. Doing a great job covering there for Mr. Gary. We appreciate it. Wave a hand there at Miss Wendy, and hope you guys are having a great Christmas. Also, I wanted to find out, I haven't heard anything about the 10 ducklings. I think you said you saw them last week or the beginning of this week or something, but I haven't heard any more about them. Are they doing all right?
That's affirmative there, Ray. We actually have 20 ducklings. They're separated by about a month apart. The latest ones came about 2-3 weeks ago, and 10 apiece for each couple of ducks there, and no hawks got any of them or anything like that, or turtles. So they all survived so far. Back to you there, Ray.
Good deal. Yeah, a couple of years ago, Fred and I, we stumbled across a nest with, I don't know how many eggs, I never counted them, but anyway, I kept telling Fred to stay away from them, but he would go about 10 feet from them and then walk on by. But anyway, they hatched, and Fred never did chase them. But anyway, I got a lot of memories when I was a kid of Christmas, decorating the tree with the bubble lights. I always thought those things were neat. But and my mom was a great cook and cooking candy and cookies and all that kind of good stuff. And of course now I couldn't eat it if she was still around. But anyway, I'll give it back to you. And again, thanks for doing that there, Rod. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a safe and wonderful Christmas. K5CFY.
Okay, hey, fine business there, Ray, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and your family Merry Christmas, and always good to hear you checking in with the Barometer Net in the morning. We are going to clear with Ray, and we're going to see if JJ may still be out there. It may be too late for JJ, I'm not sure. And there has been a Kevin, KY4NB, has been on the blue screen online and offline, toggling back and forth. I don't know if he's out there, but if he is, I'm going to give you a call right after we see if JJ's out there. N9TN, are you out there, JJ? And what's happening on your Christmas day? And tell us about any Christmas memories that you would like to share. Over to you, JJ.
Well, good morning, Rod. Good morning to everybody on the net. Yeah, I'm listening this morning. I hope all is well with you and Wendy and Lucy the dog. And not much going on here, just enjoying the morning, drinking coffee and trying to get awake here. I stayed up way too late last night. Anyway, can't think of any Christmas memories that just blow the bank, so I'll just pass it along here. Everybody have a great day. N9TN.
Okay, fine business there, JJ. Thanks for joining us on the Barometer Net this morning. And you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. We're going to just see if Kevin is out there, would like to say anything to us, and then we were going to take another round of check-ins. First, let's see if Kevin is out there. KY4NB, are you out there? Would you like to check into the Barometer Net and what's happening on your Christmas day and any special Christmas memories you'd like to share? Over to you there, Kevin, if you're around.
KY4NB here from Linda Elvis and Barbecues. Well, hi, Rod, and hi to Wendy there. And, thank you for the service of your family there as nurses. I work at a hospital. I'm not a nurse. I did some rehab, and now I do education, but I'm off now with this job during the holidays. But do thank all of those people and everybody else out there that will be on duty for the holiday. Well, let's see. It's in Memphis here. It's going to be nice and warm, so I think it might make 70 degrees. It's overcast, but anyway, we'll see some family later today and probably eat too much this evening. Hi. And visit the memories, with just so many of them growing up, and would sneak out down to the tree to see if Santa had brought the presents early in the morning, and sometimes we'd beat Santa Claus, but before long, they'd be there, presents would, and we'd eat with the family. So just my aunt always had a big get-together out in Collierville, not far from Memphis, so that was fun. And, boy, they could cook some food. So I'll let you get some more check-ins, Rod, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. And it's been a minute since I've been on this net, but I thought of y'all this morning. Everybody take care and be safe out there. KY4NB, back over to you, Rod, and the net. 7-3's all.
Okay, hey, fine business there, Kevin. Thank you for checking into the Barometer Net this morning. and Merry Christmas to you and your family. And I see we also have Jairus AI5Q is on the blue screen, and you will be on deck there. But first, I'm going to take a round of check-ins here. And first, though, I'd like to pause and identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Morning Barometer Net on W8WKY repeater 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL of 114 Mark 8. And your NCO this morning is W8JAX. The name here is Rod, Romeo Oscar Delta, and I'm the substitute NCO this morning for our vacationing Gary down in Austin, Texas. So anyway, let's go ahead and take another round of check-ins. And again, Jairus, you will be up first after we get this round of check-ins. And please give me your call sign phonetically and alphabetically. Slowly for these old ears. I promise I'll give a long pause at the end of this check-in period to get everyone in, and I'll ask for those that I missed. All licensed amateurs are welcome, and be sure to let me know if you're short-time, mobile, or in and out. Please come now.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8KOC, Fred, Akron. Merry Christmas, pal.
Dan, Avon Lake in Ohio. Checking in this morning. Hope I'm not in another collision there, Rod.
K8CMI. That's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India, Phil.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Radio Zulu, Terry in Elmore, West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
Okay, let me see if I have it. Okay, I picked up Fred, KOC, AGW, PMI, and Terry, ERZ. Who did I miss? Okay, I think I must have got everybody then. So let's go up to Jairus, though. He was on the blue screen right before I made the general call here. And AI5Q, Jairus, what's happening on your Christmas day and any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group? And let's see, Fred, you'll be on deck. First, though, Jairus, over to you.
Well, thank you, Rod, and Merry Christmas to you and everybody listening, and happy birthday to me because it's my birthday. So, let's see. I think one of the only gifts that I really remember getting and was super excited about was I got a 10-speed mountain bike when I was a kid, and my parents didn't have a lot of money, and so it was a birthday and Christmas present because how much it costs. And I didn't care about having separate birthday presents and separate Christmas presents if I got what I wanted, and that's absolutely what I wanted. I remember going with my mom to pick it up from Toys R Us and having to get it and load it in the back of the truck and bring it home and help get it wrapped a little bit because it was in a huge box, and then putting it together Christmas morning and setting all the chain and the shifters and everything. So that was a great memory for me. I really enjoyed spending that time with my dad putting it together and my mom going to get it and just all that kind of stuff. In more recent memory, I've got 5 little ones, and so watching their eyes light up when they get to open what's in their stockings and their presents and see what Santa brought them and all that is probably my favorite thing right now. Anyway, just kind of a simple little setup. and we don't go overboard on Christmas, but we don't go underboard either. So we just kind of find a little happy medium and call it good. And the kids seem to be happy with what they got, and they may want more, but they understand that there's financial obligations to having more and having less and all that. So anyway, well, Merry Christmas to all, and happy birthday to Jesus and me. AI 5Q. Back to you, Rod.
Well, fine business there, Jairus. Happy birthday to you, and you're right, happy birthday to Jesus as well. And so, Merry Christmas to you and your family there. I'm glad you were able to check in with us this morning. We're going to clear with Jairus, and we're going to move on down to one of our premier NCOs here on the Barometer Net, Fred, WA8KOC, and Pops, AGW, you will be on deck. But first, let's go to Fred, and let's find out what's happening on your Christmas day there, Fred, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group this morning. Over to you, Fred.
Good morning, Rod. Well, firstly, a very good morning and Merry Christmas to you, Ms. Wendy, Ms. Lucy. Hopefully she's not scratching any fleas this morning. Your weather's a lot nicer up there than it is, or down there than it is up here. But thanks for taking my check-in, and you always do a fantastic job running the net. So glad that you're one of our NCOs. Can't say enough good about it. Happy birthday to Jairus, and he's right. Happy birthday to Jesus Christ, our Savior, who died for all of us. I said something the other day to all of our friends. You know, the most important, impressive, and kind thing you can do is lay down your life for a friend. Jesus Christ laid down his life for all of us, worthy or not. And I think his Father thought we were all worthy, so there you go. But happy birthday, Jairus. Have a good one. No better way to get followed up by K8AGW, K8PMI, and KE8ERZ. Man, you put me in a slew of a lot of good characters on this round. But thanks, Rod. We're heading down to Columbus with some friends today to have late lunch, early dinner with their family and friends. So that should be an enjoyable trip. A couple hours just chatting and laughing. It's good for the soul. And years gone by, I can remember I was told when I was a kid, if you're a really good boy, you'll get what you want. And I'll even bake you some Nestle's Toll House chocolate chip cookies. That was my mother. She was a wicked woman, man. She made you toe the line. But she could be kind, too. So the year that I was a good boy, I got my Johnny 7 Army gun. And there's probably not a lot of others in here except Pops and you and I and a few others that might go back that far to the early 60s. I think it was 61. Anyway, and my children always had great Christmases growing up. My wife and I tried to make it so special for all of them. I once had a Masonic friend of mine who was part of our Eastern Star chapter come in dressed up as Santa in the middle of the night. We got the kids up, told them to be quiet, and we went and peeked around the corner as my buddy Joe was distributing these gifts around the bottom of the tree. And you should have seen those kids' eyes. He looked really good. He looked really like Santa. So we had a good time. But anyway, you two have a good time also. Enjoy the time with the family down there. We miss you up here, but I think you're in the right spot. Merry Christmas to you guys, to everyone else, 7-3 to everybody. Everybody stay safe and have a wonderful Christmas. WAJAX and the Barometer Net. Take care, everyone. WA8KOC.
Hey, fine business there, Fred, and safe travels to you going down there to Columbus and back today. I hope you have a very enjoyable time down there in Columbus, and Merry Christmas to you and Roseanne. and always look forward to checking in with you on Tuesday and Wednesday mornings there, Fred. Merry Christmas. Okay, we are going to go up to Pops, K8AGW, and Phil, PMI, you are on deck. Pops, what's happening today on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share? Over to you, Pops.
Everybody from K8AGW here, and well, we could see grass out there, and looked like it rained through the night. If it warms up, might have to get the mower out. But anyhow, Merry Christmas to everybody, and thanks, Fred, for the very truthful words. We certainly appreciate it, and your comments. And Rod, you're, you know, the old saying goes, practice makes perfect, and boy, you maneuver around traffic very well, and you're as net control as a professional like the rest of them. So very fine job, and we appreciate you and coming forward to substitute for Gary today, and hope all is well on Gary's home front too. And yeah, we want everybody to be safe, be healthy, and have a very wonderful day. And I'm going to drop it, and I'll give you my memories. So. AGW here. Yeah, you know, most memories that Mama Fran and I've had is watching our little grandchildren and our children open up their presents. And when they're little, they turn open packages, and then when they get to the item there with a big smile and, you know, see the happiness on their face. But now Mom and Dad, Fran and I are just, all my grandchildren are grown, and everybody's gone in different ways. So we're here and enjoying it, and we really welcome to watch other people enjoy the real meaning of Christmas. And that's the reason for the season, and that's very good. So with that, everybody have a terrific Thursday, and with that, the best of 73. Thanks for keeping me on deck there, Rod, and I didn't slide off this morning, even though it's wet out. So with that, 73 from K8AGW, and I'm sending it back to Net Control.
Hey, fine business there, Pops, and it was good to hear about your memories there as well. And you and Mama Fran have a very, very Merry Christmas. We're going to clear now with Pops. We're going to go to Phil, K8PMI, and Terry, ERZ, you are on deck. But first, Phil, what's happening on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share? And of course, I know this is year one for you being a grandpa on Christmas morning. That's exciting. Over to you there, Phil.
WHAAX, this is K8PMI. Merry Christmas there, Rod, and you're doing a great job there, and Merry Christmas to all the Barometer Netters out there. Yes, I think building memories every year is an awesome thing, and being a grandfather for the first time on Christmas is great. We went to a little family party yesterday, and little Marie got to open some gifts, and it was great to watch her do it, but she still doesn't quite understand it. She ate the paper more than she liked the gifts, but it was pretty funny and very enjoyable. So we're going to do it again this morning, and God bless everybody out there. Be safe, and have a very Merry Christmas. 73 from K8PMI.
Okay, fine business there, Phil. Well, that exciting times for you, and I'm sure there's going to be many, many future Christmases here that you are going to enjoy being a granddad, and I envy you there. Anyway, with that, we're going to wish you a Merry Christmas, Phil, you and your family, and we're going to move now down to Terry in West Virginia, KF8ERZ. Terry, what's happening on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share with the group? Over to you, Terry.
Good morning, Ron, and everybody on the net. This is KF8ERZ. It's good to hear everyone on here, and I've really enjoyed hearing everyone sharing their stories. What a blessing to start the Christmas day out with, to hear all these wonderful things, and it's just great. And Rod, you are doing a phenomenal job running that this morning, buddy. You're doing a great job with it. Appreciate you taking your morning to do so. And I got so many wonderful Christmas memories. One of my favorite things I remember as a child was we would, growing up, we would take out and take my grandmother and my aunt with us and go drive around looking at Christmas lights. That was always a big deal for me. But just spending Christmases with family and, reminiscing together and just enjoying the fellowship. And I always, when I first got to the age that I realized what the true meaning of Christmas was, it just became a special meaning to me, and how Christ came to this earth not in a fancy way, not announced to the high people and the in a fancy way, but he came in a humble way, and with the mission in store for him that he was going to give his life for us, a ransom for our sins. Yeah, it's a very, very peaceful, wonderful time, and I'm thankful at this point in my life that I still have family to celebrate Christmas with, and to be together on this day, and that means a lot too. So anyway, going to enjoy the day and just kind of take it slow and then just endure each moment, and just kind of reflect on the past and the things of what the future holds and the things of what Christmas truly means. So anyway, I want to wish everyone a wonderful Merry Christmas. Hope everyone has a blessed day with their families and friends and enjoying their children and grandchildren and just reflecting on what it really means. So with that, I'll hand it back to Net Controls. Say 73s and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
Fine business there, Terry. Thanks for telling us about one of your Christmas memories there. That is driving around, seeing lights. And, that is something I recall as well from when I was a kid. And, in fact, I still do it today. Although this year we didn't. There's a couple different communities here in Jacksonville that go all in for Christmas lights and displays on their yards. It's really beautiful to drive through there after dusk and see all of the lights, and most all of the community participates in really going all out on their lights. So, okay, we are going to clear with Terry, KF8ERZ. And that brings me down to the bottom of the list. However, I see on the blue screen here, which I can't follow real closely. And I apologize if I left anybody off, but there is a Thomas out there from Texas, AE6FP, who has joined on the blue screen here. So I'm going to see if Thomas would like to say good morning to us here on the Barometer Net. Thomas, are you out there, and what's happening on your Christmas day, and any special Christmas memories you would like to share? Over to you if you're out there, Thomas. Okay, well, nothing heard there. So, Thomas, if you're listening to us, you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. Okay, with that, I'm ready to take some more check-ins. Of course, we are well beyond 8 o'clock, but I have time here to take some more check-ins and like to hear some more Christmas stories and memories. So I'm going to go ahead and take some more check-ins. So please give me your call sign phonetically and alphabetically, slowly for these old ears, and I promise I'll give a long pause at the end of the check-in period to get everyone in, and I'll ask for those I missed. All licensed amateurs are welcome, and please let me know if you're short-time mobile or in and out. I'm ready to take more check-ins. Come on now.
November 8 Zulu, X-Ray Bravo, John, NAZXB Portable.
Okay, it looks like we're getting almost to the end of the Barometer Net this morning, and I did pick up John, ZXB. Did I miss anybody? Okay, very good. John, what's happening on your Christmas day today, and any special Christmas memories that you'd like to share with the group? Over to you there, John.
Well, good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas. And I'm going to keep it short because I am working off an HT here. So I'll, again, wish everybody a Merry Christmas and looking forward to a wonderful 2026. And thanks for running the net this morning, taking time out to run the net on a Christmas morning. And everybody enjoy your family and make memories. November 8th, Zulu X-Ray Bravo.
Well, fine business there, John. Thank you for checking in with us on the Barometer Net this morning. And Merry Christmas to you and your family. That brings me to the bottom of the list. I apologize if I've overlooked anybody. And so with that, and because it's well past 8 o'clock, I will make this the last call. In fact, there may not be anybody else out there other than our closer, Carrie. But anyone wanting to check into this net this morning, please come now with your phonetic call sign and your regular call sign, and we'll get you on the log here. Again, this is the last call for the Christmas Day Barometer Net. Please come now.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, Corbin. Checking in, no traffic. Not sure how well I'm making the repeater. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Kilo India 5, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec, KI 5, KFQ, no traffic. Merry Christmas.
Kilo Charlie 8, Mike India Whiskey, Steve, no traffic. Wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
November 8, Alpha, Hotel, Sierra, Fred, Ox Romeo Echo Delta in Berea, Ohio via the 146.700 repeater. Checking in, NHS.
Okay, let me see if I have it. I have picked up CWS, KFQ, MIW, AHS. Who did I miss? Okay, hearing none, I believe, and I'm going to just get confirmation here, I believe CWS, KFQ, and MIW were all in and out. If I am not correct on that, please come back again with your call sign. Otherwise, we'll go to Fred, then AHS. Okay, hey, I want to thank those three that checked in and out with us this morning. Thank you for joining the Barometer Net this morning, and I wish you three all a very Merry Christmas. With that, Fred, I'll turn it over to you there, N8 AHS, and looks like you're in Berea. You did mention that, and what's happening on your Christmas Day and any special Christmas memories that you'd like to share with the group? Over to you there, Fred.
W8WKY.
Well, good morning to all on the Barometer Net. We'll be attending a brunch at 11 o'clock this morning over in Strongsville, Ohio, just less than a 15-minute drive away. One of my brothers and sister-in-laws having us over at that point in time. And with respect to Christmas memory, I can recall back in the late 1960s, my father bought me a O-gauge model Milwaukee Road GP9 railroad locomotive model train, and wish I had kept it. As of course the Milwaukee Road went out of existence about 1980. So, in any event, enjoyed hearing everybody check in this morning. I do wish one and all a very Merry Christmas. Be safe out there, and looking forward to the balance of the net here. 73, back to net control, N8HS.
Well, fine business there, Fred. And yes, your memory jogged my memory, too. When I was a kid, we had Lionel train set around the tree, and that was a dear memory of mine. In fact, I'd like to get myself a small HO gauge train set, which I don't have any anymore, but I'd like to get one, just if not more, anything more, just for Christmas around the tree. And anyway, thank you for checking into the Barometer Net with us this morning. I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. And I should have said this earlier, but Nick, our vice president of the club, earlier today, actually right before the net started, he wanted to wish everybody Merry Christmas. He was headed back to bed. So I don't think he's out there at the moment. But actually, you know what? I'll just see if he's still awake or not. Nick, are you out there? Just Nick, come now. Okay, nothing heard. He did say he was going back to bed. So I wish him and Audrey very Merry Christmas if they're listening there. All right, that brings us to the bottom of the last call list. So let's get to our closer, Carrie, W8CTM in Portage Lakes. Carrie. How are you doing this morning? What's happening on your Christmas day? And let us know any special Christmas memories you'd like to share with the group. Carrie, over to you.
Good morning, Rod, and Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to all of our check-ins and listeners out there on this. Well, it's a pretty nice day out there. It's foggy here, but the fog has lifted a little bit. Not quite as bad as it was an hour or two ago, but it is what it is, and it's Christmas, so it's a wonderful day, without a doubt. Well, Rod, I was thinking back in memorable Christmases. Well, 1957, I got a brand new Schwinn bicycle for Christmas. And in 1961, I remember my dad taking me down to Olson Radio in Akron, downtown Akron there, and bought me a brand new Magnavox 6-transistor pocket radio, and buddy, that was quite a gift. And back in those days, I think that was just about when transistor radios first hit the market, and I still have it. In fact, I don't use it. I haven't turned it on in years and years. It takes a special battery, a 205 or something like that. I don't know what the battery was, but I don't even know if they still make the batteries, but it did take a special battery. And in 1982, I got married on Christmas Eve for the second time, and to my wife Karen, and she passed away in '94. It wasn't a long, 12-year marriage here, but she was a wonderful woman, and wish she was still around today, without a doubt. Well, anyway, that's about my most memorable Christmases. I hope everybody out there has a memorable Christmas today, and we can talk about it next week. But it's a great net. Everybody, just a great net on Christmas morning. I hope everybody just has a very safe and wonderful Christmas this year. And with that, I don't have anything going on today. I'll be, I only have a niece left. It's in my family, so we're going to celebrate Christmas Saturday afternoon. So that'll be it for me. But geez, I even have to cook for myself today, because I think all the restaurants and everything that I normally go to during the week are all closed today, so I have to cook at home. But I'll survive, no doubt about it. Anyway, that's all I have, so I'll turn it back to you there, Rod, and you and Wendy have a wonderful Christmas, and Merry Christmas to everybody, and 73 and over to you there, Rod, to wrap it up. Everybody have a great day. W8CTM. Over, Rod.
Okay, Carrie, fine business there. And yeah, you jogged my memory here a little bit too. In 1957, you said you got a Schwinn bicycle. I got a Schwinn one year for Christmas as well. I don't remember the year, but it was for Christmas. And then also a pocket radio. Boy, I tell you, that was exciting when I got my first transistor radio and could listen to. Well, it was only on AM, I believe, so I could only listen to AM, but that was an early introduction to long-distance communications. As you know, the AM band opens up at night, and you can hear stations hundreds of miles away. Well, Carrie, I did want to also say a belated happy birthday to you. I didn't get a chance yesterday to say happy birthday to you, but I know Christmas Eve is your birthday, so hopefully your birthday was good. And Merry Christmas to you there, Carrie. Thanks for being our daily closer of the Barometer Net. Let me break for time. With that, I want to thank all of my check-ins this morning. Today I was subbing for our club president, Gary, who is AAHCS, who is vacationing down in Austin, Texas, visiting his two daughters down there. Hopefully he's having a Merry Christmas today. I want to had a great time on the Christmas net this morning, and I want to thank Gary and Nick for giving me this opportunity to serve Sarah. With me living in Florida, it's hard for me to participate much in club activities, but being a remote NCO, subbing in when needed, provides me a way to serve this great organization. Tomorrow, your NCO will be WA8KOC. Our Fred will be the NCO tomorrow. Let me again break for time.
W8WKY.
This is not only the birthday for Jesus and several others who checked in the Barometer Net this morning, but it's also the birthday for the Barometer Net itself, I think. I'm not sure, but I think it's 36 years old today. It's when a local group of amateurs got together in the mornings to compare weather station data as reported by their weather gear. It was all new at the time, and many have contributed to making this net the morning staple that it has become, including Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy, WB8JTW, Tom, K8DSD, and of course, our Iron Man, Ron, KD8CBS. Ron ran this net himself Monday through Saturday for many years. That's, I know, when I first began checking in some 6 or 7 years ago on my day to Akron. And we owe a debt of gratitude to these folks for beginning the Barometer Net and our current NCOs for continuing the tradition that has lived on. But, of course, remember, it is your participation that makes this net the success that it continues to be. And for that, I thank you. This is the W8WKY repeater on 147 Mark 39 megahertz in Doylestown, Ohio. My name is Rod, Romeo Oscar Delta. My call is W8JAX. And I return this repeater back to regular amateur radio use at 8:47 a.m. on Christmas morning. Merry Christmas to all. 73